Good morning, good afternoon. You're watching out here in the Redwoods. Come out wherever you are. We are time zone friendly. And aloha means hello and goodbye. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are on fuego. Fireside chat with my friend, April Showers.
Hello.
Aloha. So, my good girl, you are new to our drag scene.
Yes, I'm a relative rookie.
Relative rookie.
Yep.
Welcome. We love having you. So tell us a little bit about yourself, April.
Well, I'm 53,
Uh-huh.
and I just started dressing in drag this year,
Uh-huh.
and I've done 2 performances.
Oh, good for you.
So I'm still learning, and I'm just really having a great time doing it.
Oh, great. Great. So tell us about your background a little bit. Did this all of a sudden happen? Or was this something that goes way back?
Well, when I was growing up, I really kind of had this feminine side, or I really was curious when my mother was putting on her makeup, and I really liked women's clothes, and in my teen years, I started experimenting a little bit with that, and also, I used to get in trouble. My dad would ask me why I wasn't out working on the car, and I liked being in the house cooking.
Oh, okay.
And so I've always kind of had this other side of me, a more feminine side.
Uh-huh. But the question is, you're not gay.
No.
Not all drag queens are gay, and we're going to be talking about some of the myths that people think of drag queens.
Right.
So you, and we kind of talked about earlier, you were married before, even.
Right. I was married for 19 years.
Uh-huh.
And I have 4 kids.
Really?
Yes.
Now, you just talked to your kids,
Right.
and you've held this in for a long, long time. Was it nice to be able to finally say, this is who your father is?
Yeah, and it helped to explain to them a few things, like, a lot of times I'll have fingernail polish on, and I have women's clothes in my closet, and I really, I think that it helped to answer some questions about that with them, and they're really great kids. They kind of think I'm a little weird, but who isn't?
And how old are they?
My youngest daughter is 10.
Okay.
And then I have a 13-year-old,
Uh-huh.
and then a son that's 20 and a son that's 24.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's very interesting. And what do you do as a daytime job? Or is this what you do now?
No, unfortunately, this wouldn't pay for anything. Some people can make a living doing it, but for me, it's just for fun. And during the day, I'm a gardener, landscape person.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I couldn't wear this outfit while I'm working. It just wouldn't be practical.
Right.
And so it is really kind of a fun, nice thing to do every once in a while. Most of the time, I'm dressed like a man.
Right. But we like to do this from time to time.
Yes, I really think it's like a creative kind of artistic thing for me, and I like looking nice, looking good, and men clothes just aren't everything for me.
Right. Right. Now you have you were married for 19 years, and I'm understanding you're not married anymore.
Nope.
And you've brought with you a beautiful lady.
It's my wonderful girl.
Yes. Now, when you first went out, how did you approach her with this whole side of you? You must feel so free now.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first, there was just little subtle hints here and there. And I think even on the first date, she mentioned before that I had said something about liking girl clothes, and I think I even had my manicure that night. So I think she knew something was up.
Right.
And if she didn't like it, she would have probably told me to just
Right.
move on.
Right.
But we've been together for over 2 years.
All right. And you're beautiful. We have to say hello. And I'm glad you found love.
It's great.
And with love is freedom. You can be your true self.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you had to hide off for all of these years.
Yeah, it was, I kind of was in denial a lot, and I really just squelched and kept that all in, even though from time to time I really felt like I wanted to experiment or play around more. I just felt like I didn't want to get caught, or and it was really hard to live like that,
Right.
have secrets, or not being myself.
Right, right.
So.
Wow. So tell us we talked about myths. Can you tell us a little bit about the myths of what people think drag queens are
All right.
and they embody?
Well, we talked about one is that
That
they're
they're
all
gay.
gay,
Yeah.
which isn't the case. And another common misconception is that they're not athletic.
Oh, you have to be athletic
Yeah,
as
for
an
the
entertainer.
performer dancing,
Oh.
you would think
Yeah.
you really have to. And also, in fact, I played organized sports all my life,
Okay.
soccer, and next week coming up, I'm gonna be in a triathlon,
A triathlon?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
but in men's clothes.
Right, right. So what's the hardest thing about being a drag queen?
Oh, the hardest thing? Well, the makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
That can be an issue.
Well, I was kind of learning on my own, and I really don't have a lot of experience.
Right.
And I'm not the youngest person right anymore. So
Well,
it's,
who is? Every day we're getting older. It's okay. But, like with everything, people like to see themselves. So you're helping another man out there feel comfortable and maybe a little bit of freedom themselves.
I hope so.
And they can see you up there and see themselves like, well, he's doing it. Maybe I could do it.
Yeah, and that's really the reason why I wanted to come on today.
Yeah.
In hopes that someone, might see this and be able to become, more of a person that they want to be.
Right, right. So tell me, what was your first drag experience performing? What were you nervous? What happened? What did you do?
It really was kind of a life-changing event. I was really nervous. In the past, I have never, ever thought of being on a stage in front of people.
Right.
I had so much social anxiety, and I was shy, and no way would I ever get up in front of people.
Right.
But from
Ooh, pretty.
when I put on my April, I think it's like I'm a different person, and I don't feel I feel like less inhibited, and I can do that kind of thing. And the first time was kind of scary. I was really nervous,
Right.
and I practiced my song,
Right.
and over so many times, and I was prepared, so that was good. And I have to say though, the crowd and the people that ran the event were super nice, and it was really fun. They made it really fun for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was really nice to have such a supportive group.
Great. And which group is
So
this?
it's Where's Queer Bill?
Oh, another queer bill. Yay.
Yay.
Hi, guys.
Let me see if
I was glad that they're very supportive.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, we have
My
to do the
hair.
wig cap. Okay.
Yeah. So the first dance was really great.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you lip sync or do you sing?
Right. It's common for drag queens to do lip syncing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's getting good. Okay. So this takes a lot of work. How
Right.
long does it take you to get ready?
Minimum an hour.
Okay.
But I have to shave my face too
Oh,
before
that's
I
true.
come.
Yes, yes.
And then the makeup and the dressing and wigs. It's over an hour. I mean, I really have an appreciation now for when women get ready to go somewhere.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
I was used to always like, come on, hurry up. And
Right.
now I know why it takes so long.
Right.
See if I can do this.
Right.
Gosh.
Hey, I can help you. And
This
who
part's
describe
kinda-
to me who your April is? How did you find her?
Well, there's different types of drag queens, really.
Okay.
And I'm still exploring and learning.
Here, let me help you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Because
hair
April's
in front.
pretty. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay.
And I'm still kind of discovering who I want to be and the style I have. So it's really a really fun, like I said, creative experience for me. And I've always liked learning new things and doing new things. So I did a little research online, and I found out that there is like different categories of drag queens.
Right. Okay. So tell us about
And
the
so, there's the diva drag queen,
Okay.
which is the type that doesn't get along with anybody. Super fabulous, but doesn't have very many friends.
Okay.
And there is the glamorous drag queen who wears just the really super expensive clothes and makeup and everything's top of the line. There's a professional drag queen who gets paid and performs really well and dances and all.
Right.
And like the type of drag queen I classify in, which is not a normal one, I feel like I'm an orphan drag queen.
What's an orphan drag queen?
Well,
I've never heard that before. Orphan.
I really didn't have a drag family. Like,
And describe what a drag family
well,
is.
that would be somebody that kind of is like their mother that teaches them how to do makeup, how to do their hair, and kind of helps them grow up in the drag. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And so I kind of learned on my own.
Okay.
And I didn't have a drag mother. I didn't have anybody to help me learn. So
Right.
That's why I'm a drag orphan.
Okay. Now, with your two performances, has somebody helped you? Have you become friends with somebody who can mentor?
I would like to.
Okay.
But I get help a little bit here and there.
Okay.
But I'm just kind of different, and I don't feel like I actually quite fit in with all the other girls, which is okay.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm a lot older than most.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm still new, and so they're probably just, seeing what happens. And but and like I said, I'm still young and new at this, so
Right.
who knows? Someone might connect with somebody.
Absolutely. So what was different when you went out a second time?
Wow.
What did you learn between the
Well,
first
there was
one and you go, wow, okay, now I can do this?
Yeah, I did a little bit more creative song the second time, and I got really neat props. It was fun to have props with me.
Right.
And the second time was at a different venue, so it wasn't on a stage. It was just kind of amongst the crowd.
Right.
It was a little bit different. And I had to follow a professional drag queen.
Oh, was that scary?
It was a nightmare.
Oh my goodness.
Because she was so good, and then I was like, how do I top that, or how do I follow that? So
But
it
what
was
did
a
you learn
little-
from watching that performance? Because you don't come
Oh,
away
I
with that.
know. Well, it did kind of give me something a goal to kind of to go for, and I'm jealous.
Don't be hating, girlfriend. I'm serious, April. Don't be hating. And so, how much money do you spend on April showers?
A lot.
Yeah?
my girlfriend gets mad at me sometimes.
Are you
But
hiding the
you know
check? Are you hiding this stuff? Oh, this whole thing?
I'm kind of frugal with my stuff. I don't
Yeah.
go out and buy the most expensive dress or anything.
Right.
But you could spend a lot.
Yes.
And makeup's really expensive.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
I have a shoe thing. I love shoes. And I have to have boy shoes and girl shoes. So
Right. So essentially, you embody what in Native tradition would be considered two-spirit people. You have the feminine side, and you do quote unquote man's work. You have the boy side, and we have stopped revering that specialness in some people. So do you feel now that you're more revered? Is this becoming more accepted in the drag community? Do you think that's becoming more accepted?
I'd like it to be. I mean, I would really like to be able to go out every once in a while like this and not feel like embarrassed or...
Is that an issue these days?
Yeah, well, I think so.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, apart from going to a performance,
Right.
Just being out in public, I don't know, I guess I need to try.
Well, why not give it a whirl?
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Because then you're still hiding if you can't, right? Oh, this is getting very pretty. You're making up for us.
Accessories.
Yes. And we're going to see a performance from you tonight.
Sure.
What song are you doing? Tell me how
So-
you developed this particular act.
It's a song called I Love It by Icona Pop.
Okay.
And it's just a really high energy, fun song.
Okay.
And it's got easy lyrics for me to do.
Okay.
'Cause I have a hard time remembering the lyrics on really like rap songs or whatever. I can't do that.
Right.
So I wanted an easy song, and it's really fun. Like I said, I love it.
Yeah. You love it.
I love it.
So how do you choose your songs? Is it the energy? Is it the easiness of the lyrics? Or?
Sometimes I really, of course, it has to be a female singer, and I like fun, girly songs.
Okay.
Talking about boys.
Okay. Don't we all? Don't we all sometimes? My favorite is Enough is Enough. 1980s genre.
There you
That's
go.
my gig right
Yep.
there. So, what would you tell somebody tonight in your position? With everything that you've gone through, what would you tell somebody to do? Your age.
Go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's never too late. You're just hiding from yourself if you don't embrace your full body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
And with this recent conversation, what would you tell somebody how to approach their family? Is there any advice you have on that?
Just be, I mean, I guess honesty is always the best. And, you know, don't be afraid. What can they do? I mean,
Right.
You're just being honest with them. And I think, you know, there's really, and then it comes a time in their life when they need to talk to somebody about things. It'll be easy for them.
That's true. And then there's no more questions, is there?
Right.
And now your children see the full you, and now they go, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Well, April, it's been so good to
thank
talk to
you.
you. And I'm liking the look.
Thank you.
But can I take a brush though, darling?
Oh, yes,
okay.
please do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see April Showers in her performance. Thank you. You've been watching Out Here in the Redwoods. I'm your host, Denise Riles. Keep on watching. Go get 'em, girl.
from the 70s, but I'm a 90s chick. I love it. I love it. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s chick. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it.
You've been watching Out Here in the Redwoods. I'm your host, Denise Riles. For everyone here, aloha means hello and goodbye. See you next time.